Takeoff got killed in Houston, but everybody got to talking. Everybody got to say what they want to say, but nobody is talking about what they should be talking about. What you should be talking about is this. When you have family and you really loyal to your family, if you loyal to yourself, you don't put your cousins, you don't put your nieces, you don't put your nephews, you don't put your son and your daughter in those situations where they can lose their life, when they can be harmed, or where they can face any hazards. So what ended up happening is it wasn't about no setup. It wasn't about what everybody talking about. What it was is recklessness, negligence on the big cousin's behalf. Not even big cousin, big uncle in this case. Because your cousin, your nephew, your niece, your son, your daughter ain't gonna be into what you into. So you don't have nobody around the things that you be around that they not into. Because they just won't come out of a situation like how you come out. So how can you call yourself loyal? How can you say anything about your character as far as being stand up when you putting people in harm's way because of what you like to do? When I listened to the story, all the research I did, Takeoff didn't even like shooting dice. And that's what selfishness gets you. Selfishness get people hurt. He didn't even like shooting dice. But dude got his little nephew in an environment around an activity that he didn't need to be around or involved with. That's what you like to do. But even bigger than that, this is a communal issue. This is an issue in the community. Don't put your family in harm's way. If they're not into what you're into, then don't have them around it. Especially if you know it's risks involved. And the highest risk is fatality. So he met fatality. All because you got a family member who putting another family member in a risky environment because of what they like to do. Yo, if your family not, if your nephew, if your cousin, your little nephew, your little brother, your little sister, whatever, is not into what you into, leave them alone. Don't take them to that place. Or this what you get. So this deeper than a setup. This deeper than extortion. Don't nobody care about bomb ties. Don't nobody care about none of that. This is about y'all out there and the actions that y'all take. Don't put your peoples in harm's way. Don't put them in risky environments. It's simple.